from New Orleans. On the return, it's Kendre Miller. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black, cut.
Looking to throw right away. Screen here for Kamara. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready.
Kamara running out of the gun. His foray up the middle. That's about 3. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
From the gun, Rattler. He completes it in traffic. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Here we go. Red, cycle. Black ultra. Cut.
They're going for this. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First snap, and Fields wants to throw. Complete to Braylon Allen. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Out of the shotgun, Fields escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
The kick by Folk is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
On the ready.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with.
Set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Black. 95. Hut, hut.
Rattler to the air now. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
34-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints who have 1st and 10.
Shot. 17. Red. 560. Set.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 45. White. Set. Hut.
Throwing is Rattler. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Down. Ready.
Running behind center with Kamara. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Got it.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow. 40. Hut.
From the red zone now. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. This throw is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Taking bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Ready up.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
Going power with a big tight end. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Here we go. Hut.
He tries to sneak it. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Set. 30. Set.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a lead on the final play of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
To kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the half with a give to Hall. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Off play action, it's Fields. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, somebody. Go.
Play action now. It's Fields. On the left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Fields now on third. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Dump off to his fullback. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Shaheed now to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Down. Set.
Rattler setting to throw. Hits him on the out route. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Cut.
Rattler. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Jets are stopped on the return and now have it at the opposing 45. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why playing this position, you've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Jets holding on to a field goal lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. On the keeper, here's Fields. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here we go. Green 19, just what?
Here he is to throw. And they got their intel. He's taken down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58,
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.